Yo, what up, me guys and gals? It is UDYZYZ. Right. Everything good, everything stable, everything goes perfectly as planned. Ha! So, me guys and gals, I've prepared something today. And that I'm gonna show you in just a very short moment. Just a very short moment. I'm asking for all you guys and girls. Just a little bit of patience is required. And then we will start with the official part of the UDYZYZ show today. So, let me get this ready. And then we get it started in here. Alright. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright. Mm-hmm. Lip smacking. Hmm. Do some ASMR, right? Alright. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright. I'm just gonna write this down here. Oh, no. Uh-huh. Yep. 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 Alright. Alright, cool. So we can start. Cool. Let's start. Just to get this one here ready. And yeah, one last thing here. 30 seconds, bro. 30. Murray. There was like a little, yeah, snoring type of. Whoops. Whoops. That's perfect. All right. We're ready to start. We got Yunji in the live stream chat on Twitch. It's a pleasure to have you, Yunji. So, let's get the official part of the show started in here. Yep. first off, we're gonna get to the UDYZYZ quiz. And all of you guys and girls who want to know, tomorrow is Saturday and Saturday game night. You can have a lot of fun with all of you guys and girls who are participating. We're having fun together. That's the biggest win for this Saturday game night. But also there's a little extra prize, reward, incentive. Free gifted sub for the UDYZYZ Twitch channel. Who wins the most game nights out of the month of June. Tomorrow we will have the first Saturday game night out of the month of June. I will make a post what the game will be. You maybe already seen this was gonna be the number guesser game. Uploaded already a video for the number guesser game. And yes, if you want to take part in this game, watch the video. If you don't know the rules yet, it's a 6 minute explanation, so I think you will get it pretty quick. Well, or you can afford those 6 minutes if you want to take part in a number guesser game tomorrow on the Saturday game night. Video is already uploaded, and yes, because there will be no explanations anymore for games that are already established on the Saturday game. Don't need to show you, already know what it is. So yeah, that's the case. But I will make a separate post on YouTube and on Discord, the Discord server of the show, as a reminder for tomorrow's Saturday game. And he says, "What you gonna watch today?" We're gonna react to, yeah, the newest Moist Critical Charlie Penguins video, then Slushy Noob's newest video, and then a whole lot of K-pop moments, as you can see. Stray Kids, Cat's Eye, Twice, and K-pop moments overall. Yeah, that's on the plate for today. And Le Seraphim also, yes. So cool. And we also got Aditya in the live stream chat on Twitch. It's a pleasure to have you, Aditya. Let me know your pronouns, matter of fact, Aditya. They can address you the right way, would help me out big time. And Aditya's asking, how are you? Everything goes perfectly as planned. Hopefully also for you, Aditya. So, now, gonna minimize my... Oh, I also see that Star Pips follow the UDYZYZ Twitch channel. Appreciate it, Star Pips. So now, I'm gonna minimize myself real quick. I think that shall do it. And yes, also here you can see the special Sunday Paul, right? Because we're gonna celebrate a special Sunday again on this Sunday, the 8th of June, 2025, exactly starting at 4 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. GMT, live on YouTube and Twitch. Gotta spin a wheel of names to grant a wish to one of my beloved UDYZYZ who got kissed by the luck. Yeah, to grant them a UDYZYZ Wednesday wish. And 2 Sternio Triplets reactions by default. And the 2 most voted here that you can vote, me guys and girls. 50 votes also, total love engagement, me guys and girls. And you can see at the moment, Slushy Noobs with 44%. And Ha Sisters, they would get a reaction each because they are 2 most voted. If it stays like this until Sunday, right? So feel free to make your vote, me guys and girls. Appreciate it. So, now, yes, we get to the UDYZYZ quiz number 131. With the question, how many scars has UDYZYZ on his body? Revelation day today, obviously. We got 10 votes, totally love the engagement, me guys and girls, and we got 4 options. We got 1 to 2 scars with not a single vote of me guys and girls. 3 to 4 scars with 70% vote of me guys and girls. Clear majority who think that is the number of scars UDYZYZ has on his body. And a third option is 5 to 6 scars with 20% voted. And the fourth option is 6 or more scars on UDYZYZ's body. What me guys and girls think with 10% they voted for this option. So let's talk about those scars, or the number of scars. We don't have 0 scars, right? So that gives it away already that UDYZYZ definitely has at least 1 scar with the options here. And, well, I think scars, some would maybe compare them with tattoos, some wouldn't. But what definitely is a similarity between scars and tattoos is that they both have a story, right? Not all tattoos have like a deep story. Like some people said, I just like to have tribals on my body. That's why I got tribals. But sometimes they put their whatever, maybe a quote of a book or movie they have seen or read, and it was resonating with them, and maybe it also had impact on their own life, right? For instance, I'm just making up a story now for someone's tattoo. And yeah, this quote was following through their whole life, and they experienced different moments that were so matching to this one quote, and that's why they got this as a tattoo or whatever, right? So you see, there's a meaning to it, right? There's a deeper story to that, right? And I think with scars, it's like tattoos that life is giving you, right? Some sort of, right? It's like, yeah, the aftermath, or just the proof that this certain thing happened in your life, some sort of, right? Or it's maybe even like, again, it's like really perspective, right? A souvenir for some people. For some people, it's an aftermath, right? Different connotations, right? More negative aftermath. Souvenir, a little bit more positive, right? Whatever, how you want to frame it, right? But the scars, no matter what, they tell a story. Because with every single scar, you have a story. Because something happened in your life that, gave you this scar, right? And yeah, that's what I think scars are, right? And well, yeah, how do I get into revealing this question step by step without giving it away right away from the beginning? All right. Okay. Since we know it's definitely, this definitely must have one scar, because then there would have been an option with 0 scars. Let's start with one scar that I have on my body, and it's a scar on my hand, right? I won't show you the scar now. I don't want to show it, but definitely a scar on my hand, and the story to this scar is, yeah, it's just a story. It's just a story. I was definitely, yeah, younger than now. And it was, yeah, somewhere in my late teens. And I was drunk. And I was at a party. Well, let's say we were camping with a lot of people. And we were partying, right? So we were drinking alcohol. We were having a barbecue. We were grilling some steaks and sausages and whatnot at night, right? It was like camping, barbecue at night, drinking alcohol, food, music type of party, all of this at once. And yeah, I was already, yeah, pretty drunk, and I wanted to eat something. And the sausages were ready, right? And I got myself some bread, right? I picked myself some bread, and I got myself a knife, right? And it was not like those dull butter knives, right? That's whatever you could like go on your hand, and all it would do would just create some friction, right? But it wouldn't really cut. It was really like a sharp knife, a real sharp knife. And I got this bun, even, right? And or bread. It was a bread or a bun, whatever. Got it. And what the mission was, I want to cut it open to put in the sausages, right? And I got this bread, was sitting by the fire, and took the knife, bro, and I was then cutting it open, the bread. Again, I was under the influence, was cutting the bread open. And I don't know if I was even talking with someone or whatever. Something. I was definitely not really focused on cutting the bread safely. I was cutting the bread, and then all of them really into my hand, bro, with the knife. And I was like, oh, wow. What was that? Right? It was even the reaction was even something like this because I was drunk. And it was like, ooh, painful, but ooh, what was that? That hurt. Ooh. Right? I got the bread, and the bread was definitely, the bread got some blood then on it, obviously. And my hand was bleeding. And yeah, it was definitely enough of a cut, deep enough that I left a scar. And since someone came and yeah, treated my wound, right. Got it disinfected, put a band-aid over it, and all good. Then yeah, we kept on partying. So there was a little story, yeah, pretty yeah, not that spectacular, right. And and also Uni says, oh wow, now my throat is clear again. Uni says, you know, Stray Kids became the first K-pop group that sold out a Sophie Stadium in Los Angeles. Oh no, I didn't know. Wow. Yeah, they did. Those K-pop groups where they tend to really fill those stadiums, bro. So that's definitely something you could almost yeah, expect, right? And he says she only has one scar on her leg. She got it like there was a girl in her class. Yeah. She told you told me about already. And she pushed her near the stairs, and she didn't fell too much, but her leg got injured. Oh man, those nasty, disgusting bullies she told me about from her school because she didn't like BTS. Crazy people. Well, but that's a perfect transition. What Yunji said, because I also have a scar on my leg. It's the second scar I have, right? Again, I'm not giving away the final number of scars yet, but definitely I got a second scar on my body. And it's on my knee, to be precise. And I was so young when this happened, bro. I was so young when this happened. I was definitely already able to ride a bike. I think I was like 5 or 6 years old, something like this. Something like this. And I was out there riding my bike, right? Living the wild life on my bicycle. And I was riding my bike, and someone was with me, right? Around my age, so it was not an adult. And we were already reasoning here. And yeah, we both were riding our bikes, and we came along a path where a lot of little stones were distributed, right? A lot. It was paved with just those little spiky stones. And it was even cooler than the normal road because felt like I had a motocross, right? With my little bike. And I was like, oh bro, off-road, wow, that's so cool, right? And I decided to go, yeah, like stuntman mode, and go full throttle and ride over those spiky stones, like, and all of a sudden that caught me really off guard. I landed with my wheel on one of those spiky stones, and it some sort of made my front wheel of the bicycle slip to the side, right? Just I some sort of hit the perfect angle, not perfect for my health, some sort of, but the perfect angle for this little disaster as a kid. That I got this angle on the stone with my front wheel, and obviously like the speed, right? I got, and then with the wheel, then right, and I was really with the bike like this, and boom, all of a sudden falling down with my knee bow on this spiky stone paved path. Bow, open knee, bro, open knee. It was shooting blood, bro. It was shooting blood all over my leg, bro. All over my leg, right? And me like whatever, 5, 6 years old, like, right? Help me. Bro, real. I haven't seen that much blood on my body in my life at that point, right? It was my whole leg. Like, help me, I'm bleeding. And this other kid I was with, they saw me like, all right, I'm gonna get help. And they they were riding their bicycle as fast as they could to get someone, an adult that could save me. And I was laying there like, I thought my dad will be last minutes of my life. We're like, my leg. They have to amputate my leg. I was like, ah. I was crying, bro. I was crying, and then I don't even know how long it took this other kid to get an adult, right, to take care of me. But I can't even recall how long it felt even. But definitely had some moments laying there, just looking at the sky, and then I was laying on my leg, and then the blood in the sky. Soon I will be up there, bro. Just a few more minutes, I will be up there. Right? And then this adult came, bro, and they took me. They took me home. They took me home, bro. And I got treated, right? Wound disinfected, band-aid over it. got some sweets and candies to ease also the emotional pain. And yeah, it healed off, but the funny thing is, what bro, was like this. That was the wound, like this, like minimal, bro. And it also did left a scar like this. But through this little hole, bro, it was gushing blood all over my leg, right? It's just a little scar. It was a little hole in my knee. I don't know how deep it was. No stitches, obviously. I had no stitches. But it was gushing blood, bro. Yeah. Got pretty bloody, bro. But yeah, that was my second scar, bro. And you would have passed out. And yeah, those are, again, that was maybe a little bit more spectacular than the Brad drunk story. Yeah. So, but we have to get to the final answer here, right? Is this already it? Has it is only 2 scars on his body? Well, the answer to how many scars Hesiodus on his body is 3 to 4 scars. I got 3 to 4 scars on my body, not only the first 2 I mentioned, but the other 2 scars I don't want to talk about. So yeah, that's the final answer. Judith has 3 to 4 scars on his body. There you have it. All right. Now, we can get into the reactions of today's UDYZYZ show. Oops. All right, just also let me get my monitoring device ready. All right. As long as this is booting, we can do something here real quick on the side. Yep. Just let me get this one here. Sure. Yep. All right. And like this. All right. Yep. Oops. And Uh-huh. Oh, yep, here. Yep. Moment. One moment. And then this should be also done. Ooh, no. Yep. Yeah. Perfect. And here. Yeah. We got this. And we got We got Toilo. Toilo. We got Toilo in the live stream chat on Twitch. It's a pleasure to have you, Toilo. Have I asked you for your pronouns? I think it was he, him, right? But correct me if I'm wrong with the pronouns. It's Toilo. In the Twitch chat. Yes, it was he, him. He's confirming. Appreciate it, Toilo. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cool. All right. Cool. So now let's get into the reactions. We got Penguins, Charlie Moist Critical, and Elon Musk is angry. It's time. Let's hop into some real reactions because I know that that's what you're all here for. So, seems like he's dropping a bomb about Epstein files and Donald Trump. Well, let's check this out, bro. What Charlie also has to say about this.
Wow, what a crazy day, huh? No foreplay, we're just going to get right into the actual meat here. So, there's been a big falling out between Elon Musk and Donald Trump. I'm not sure all the particulars around it. I wasn't a little fly on the wall that observed everything that led to this crumbling relationship, but it is messy. Maybe Trump found out about Elon's stolen valor and path of exile. He said, you're a fraudulent path of exile.
That's why
scram. Get out of here. I don't know. It was pretty
That's why he freaked out, right? This meltdown. Charlie also made a video about. We also reacted to this.
shocking to see, considering that only like a month or two ago, Elon made this post
Okay.
about loving Donald Trump as much as a straight man could. And it really seemed like they had a really, like, bubbly relationship. They were always giddy around each other, like fucking frolicking through flowers, it seemed. And then out of nowhere, it just blows up like a fucking septic tank here. Now there's shit spewing everywhere.
Bro, seems like some friends turn to enemies, bro. And maybe some enemies will turn to friends now.
So it was... a relationship ended on not good terms. And it culminated with Donald Trump threatening to cut Elon Musk's government contracts. And that is when the dam really broke. Elon got out his best ketamine cocktail and hit the Thunderdome, the only arena he's ever known, Twitter, saying things like,
Bro, it's his playground. He owns this platform, bro. Essentially, Elon Musk can do whatever he wants, right? On his platform, bro. So yeah.
without me, Trump would have lost the election, Dems would control the House, and the Republicans would be 51-49 in the Senate. Such ingratitude. I can already just picture Elon at his desk doing one of these. Such ingratitude. Like a 90s anime villain. And then he really rolled up his sleeves and said, "No more Mr. Nice Guy, bub." And he hit him with a big-time uh-oh spaghetti-o when he dropped this. Time to drop the really big bomb.
Bro, oof. That's a heavy bomb, bro. That's a heavy one.
At the real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT. Mark this post for the future. The truth will come out.
But it's almost like a bad breakup, right? Of two lovers. They're bringing up all those filth and dirt, bro. I didn't love them from to begin with, bro. It's all just fake. I hate them. all this stuff. Well, it will show, right? It will show if this is the case or not, bro. At some point, I think almost everything in our world will come to light at some point. Almost everything, because obviously there's a certain amount, but I think it's a little amount of things that won't ever see the light and will stay covered in darkness, in the shadows. But I think most of the things in our life, in all of our existence, they will come to light at some point.
An absolute bomb. I haven't been this surprised since I was a freshman in high school playing in the Students vs. Parents wiffle ball tournament, and I was jogging to first base, and one of the dads hit me with like an E-Honda Level 3 Super. I mean, this guy clobbered my shit, and he sent me straight to the hospital with a broken wrist. This came out of nowhere. I don't think even Baba Vanga could have predicted this. It was stunning. It's a massive claim here, and it's one that also makes people raise an eyebrow at Elon Musk, because if it's true, then naturally people question, why would Elon Musk be all buddy-buddy, suckling the nipples of Trump's titties?
And we got JG in the live stream chat on YouTube. It's a pleasure to have you, JG. And he says, oops, he's tired of politics. He gotta go. Totally fine. But what I want to say here, it's not about the politics here, because we don't do any religion, politics type of stuff here. It's more like the Twitter drama thing. That's why we're reacting to this, right? Just to make this very clear. Because we had also like an Elon Musk reaction of Penguin's Most Critical Charlie with the video game meltdown on Twitter, right? It's more about this relationship about those two people and the drama now with it, right? Just to make this very clear. It's nothing political or religious type of stuff we do here on this show. We do upright, truthful, good, entertaining, valuable, energetic value that we create here every single time we do this show. My beloved UDYZYZ on today's show. That's the truth. That's what we do. It's like that, right? Just to make this very clear.
Knowing that he was on the Epstein flight list doing illegal, evil shit, if it's all true. Because he's now also retweeting things about Trump's link to Epstein, like this here with a party that Trump was at with.
Okay, Trump Epstein. Okay.
Epstein in the 90s. Or this about the times that he flew on Epstein's planes. And he puts his cringe fucking emojis every time. Half of his tweets are usually just like a...
It's enough said, bro. And also it's entertainment, just I have to say, those reactions we make to Most Critical Charlie Penguin's channel, bro. It's the entertainment of this dude when he's giving his opinion, bro. It cracks me up often.
Emoji reaction shits. But he's very clearly making the accusation directly, like in his own words, that Trump is on the Epstein flight logs, and that is the whole reason that he is prohibiting their release. And then he's retweeting these things with like raised eyebrow emojis, like, curious, interesting. He's retweeting this connection that he's showcasing here, and clearly making a statement about it. He's not just saying like Trump had a connection to Epstein, you know, he flew on these planes, but nothing happened probably. He is clearly trying to say that something must have happened there, because he's using this as a way of attacking Trump. He even retweeted this.
So the president was, okay. Alright. Okay.
From Ian Gobbles Dick for Miles Chong, saying that Trump should be impeached and J.D. Vance should replace him. He not only retweets it, but just agrees with it flat out, saying yes. This is crazy. And again, if this claim is true, and Elon Musk knew all about it, it's very odd that he would choose to work so closely with...
But is the question like Trump versus Elon in a fist fight, like a physical fight? Or what type of fight we're talking about? Right? Or is it like a debate? Or like who wins this power game? That would be interesting to know what this person means, right? That would be interesting.
Yes. This is crazy. And again, if this claim is true, and Elon Musk knew all about it, it's very odd that he would choose to work so closely with and be so friendly with somebody like that. Now, all of this led to today being a historic day for Cope. I swear to God, a century from now, with somebody like that. Now, all of this led to today being a historic day for Cope. I swear to God, a century from now,
already sweating
the
here, bro.
most grizzled, seasoned veteran copeologist will look back
sweater,
on
bro.
June 5th, 2025 as the biggest day of Cope in this nation's history. The amount of mental gymnastics and shit I've seen with people trying to explain what's actually happening here as like a 5D chess maneuver between Trump and Elon Musk is just pathetic. It would be comic.
So people are saying that it's just a fake beef they do for, but I don't know, PR promo type of stuff. That's what they say. It's like a move. They plant this drama, like Trump and Elon Musk, Donald Trump and Elon Musk planned this to, I don't know, stir up the waters a little bit for some reason, for a bigger plan. That's what people thinking.
If it wasn't so sad. I have seen so many posts speculating that all of this is a genius ploy, a ruse, in order to force the Epstein files to come out.
Okay.
Let that marinate for a moment.
What?
Speculating that all of this is a genius ploy, a ruse, in order to force the Epstein files to come out.
Oh, wait. So Charlie thinks that Elon Musk and Donald Trump planned this argument. That's a fake argument, a fake drama. That Elon Musk says Donald Trump is on his Epstein files to make people really want to know what really is in the Epstein files, because also maybe some people that don't really like Donald Trump say like, oh, now we have to get it. Now it needs to be released. But then Donald Trump isn't really in the files, and Elon Musk obviously also knew that, and Donald Trump knew that, but they just want to have this pathway to get also whatever the public opinion to be, hey, we have to have those files, and then they can push it through to finally reveal them.